Hello people YouTube, how are you today? It's me, Abby, and today we are going to be testing out the new Wet n Wild jelly collection. Let me start off by saying that this whole jelly thing has gotten out of control, actually out of control. Everybody's coming out with jelly products, but Wet n Wild decided to take it a step further. Besides just a highlighter, we have a jelly primer and jelly shadows. I'm also actually really excited to try this collection because as of late, my favorite primer is the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer, and that's $16. This was $8.99. I've been looking for primers lately because I ran out of my NYX one, and I've been trying other ones that I have on hand to no avail. Like the other day, I tried a primer, and within 2 seconds after doing my makeup, I touched my face, and it was peeling off and disintegrating. Every time I tried to tap it with the sponge, it just kept coming off. And I was just so frustrated that day, so I haven't been doing makeup also the last couple days. And also the fact that my skin, as of late, has been, terrible. It's drier than dry. So I want to see how this primer can help. Because, again, I'm very, primer picky. Picky primer. Whatever. But, I have to find something that works for me, and it's really hard for me to do that. The only primers I've ever liked is the Smashbox Radiant Photo Focus Radiance Primer, the NYX Honey Do Me Up, and the Unicorn Tears from Farsali. Only 3 that's ever worked for me. So I want to see how this one compares. But also the fact that I want to see these guys in action. I'm going to be doing a look with both these ones, and using this as the highlighter today. Just also a little mention is that they had more colors, but at my local Walgreens, Mama didn't have enough coin to buy all of them to try out. But also, I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep these at the end because of the fact that when it comes to liquid eyeshadows or jelly, I don't know how long they last, and from what I've heard, they do dry out fast and they're a little bit tricky to use. But let's get started with the video. I'm going to go put on eyebrows and get started with my eyeshadow, and then we'll be back. Actually, I lied. We're going to get started with the primer first before I do my eyebrows and eyes and all that other stuff, because I always prime first. I'm really stupid today. I'm sorry. I'm really tired for some reason. I've been tired the last couple days. I can't get this open. I have nails, so give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, I got it open. You can't see anything on camera. If I kind of go like that, you can kind of see it. I have some on my hand already. It has, no smell to it. It kind of just, reminds me of hair gel, actually hair gel. I already got some on my hands, a lot on my hands. So, let's see what I feel like when I put it on. I got a lot, so I'm going to put it down my neck. I actually got a lot because this thing was impossible to take off, the little metal thing, and it just kept ripping into pieces. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm also going to put it on my eyelids, because as you guys know, I put regular primer on my eyelids, but so far it feels very hydrating, and it does have tackiness to it, which I do like in a primer. So I'm going to do my eyebrows and my eyes, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, okay, I want to mention something before, because I don't think it's the primer's fault, because as you know, I use concealer to carve up my eyebrows and other stuff. My skin as of late has been really dry and stuff, and I've been having to exfoliate to get the dead skin off, and I accidentally had dead skin on my eye, and I rubbed my exfoliant on my eye a little too hard on both eyes. So my eyes have been a little bit dry and also scabby, if that makes sense, even though you cannot see if there's scabs. So concealer has not been wanting to take lately, even if I use my most hydrating concealer. So I've been having that little problem lately, but I still was able to get the eyeshadow sticking, but I still have problems around my nose area and stuff, and I'm not sure if it's the primer, because the primer has completely dried, and it's no longer tacky. There's a teeny bit of tackiness, but not enough to where I would say it was in the beginning. I feel that might cause something to do with when I put my foundation on. We're going to do a full wear test too, just to make sure. But I'm going to be going in with Something Blue, the jelly eyeshadow. It comes with a protector. Just to let you know, I've opened these already. Swatched them kind of, but these protectors are impossible to get off. Okay, let's hope I didn't get, I didn't get blue on my lip. Yeah. I always do, I don't hate these, but I feel there's not a lot of product And it doesn't have like a super duper like jelly jiggle. But I am really excited to try this. I wanted to go with the blue one because I really like blue. But also the fact that I want to see like, because there was golds and bronzes, and I feel like that's different from getting like a pure good blue out of it. So I'm taking my Jeffree Star JS10 brush, and I'm going to get a little bit off the lid. By the way, this stuff is super duper messy. Like, I keep getting it on my hand every time I open it, and I want to see how this works on one of the eyes. If I'm quiet, I'm sorry. I'm going to turn this so you guys can see. On the back, I already am not liking it. Not even joking, guys. It's not super pigmented, and even if I'm tapping it, I'm not getting a really clean, like, line. Like, can you see how patchy that is? I'm gonna get a little bit more and, like, tap it. Ooh. I don't know if I don't like this, guys. I'm sorry. Every time I tap one spot, I'm not sure if you can see, but another spot, like, gets, like, less coverage. And I'm also going to be going back in with a brown to tap my outer corner to, like, make it look, like, a little bit more blended. I have that problem with, like, liquids if I get my shadows wet. But so far, this is, and it's also kind of exaggerating the wrinkles on my eye, which is something I do not like. Like, if you get it to build up a little bit, the pigment's not bad. Now, I'm going to wait for that to dry real quick, because I can still feel it's wet. And I'll be back after how long it takes to dry, and then do the other eye off camera. So I'll be right back and let you know. Okay, guys, it's been like 3 or 4 minutes, and it isn't completely dry yet. But it's dry enough to where I can open my eyes and nothing gets transferred. But I really am not liking this so far. It feels like really, really heavy and really thick. And when I was like, I'm seeing if I can get this on camera. Like, I got it to be like fully opaque, but that's like tapping and tapping. And then once I like went back to a certain part to like tap out to get that like less patchy, it got more patchy. And then I had to get more of the product to tap over it to make it really thick to get it to this. And I kind of messed up on the sides because I'm not used to like going with full like shimmer all the way out to my like full lid. I wanted to do this today just to like let this be the star of the show. I am going to clean it up with a Q-tip, like especially around the corners, and go back in with the brown a little bit in my crease once it fully dries. But like so far, I really don't like how this is feeling. Like, it's very, very heavy. Like, I like their like liquid catsuit eyeshadows. Like, those are really good and really okay. Like, you do have to build them a little bit, but they don't feel as heavy as these. Like, this feels like I have like a moisturizer on my eye, if that makes sense. But like, if I look closer, it also exaggerates like the wrinkles I have on my eye today, which is like the wrinkles I have on my eye, which is something I'm very like insecure about, so I don't want to be like shown and stuff. But they're on full display today, so I gotta deal with that. I am definitely going to clean it up a little bit. I'm going to be back after I clean it up and then go into foundation. So I'll be right back. Okay, I said I'd be back before foundation, but I want to show you this. If you see the skipping, I'm sorry again, wrinkles in my eye, I'm trying to cover it. But if I go over like this, the blue it's scraping off. So I don't know, do you see that? Do you see that? My makeup is not gonna look good today. I wish I had liquid liner, because I hate eyeliner, as you guys know. I cannot find an eyeliner that works for me, and I hate doing it, and I'm not super good at it. But today, of all things, I wish I had a liner. Because this is looking terrible. Like, it's, like, do you see that? That little bit of, where I got scraped off. Oh my god. If I keep my eyes open today, it doesn't look that bad. I'll be back. Okay, I tried to get it the best that I can. This is the best I can do. I'm really hating my eyeshadow today. I really don't look good. Like, my eyebrows came out terrible. My eyeshadow's coming out terrible. I think the rest of this makeup is going to come out terrible, and I'm not even going to, like, take pictures and put it on Instagram. I'll maybe do an Instagram story like, hey, I'm doing a review. My makeup looks bad. Sorry. But yeah, I'm getting my favorite, like I'm testing for the primer. I'm testing my favorite foundation, which is the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear. I hate how they put like the up to in the tiniest lettering and then 24-hour. Like, that's clickbait. That is clickbait. So I'm getting it all mixed up, and I know it's a mess. I need a new one. I'm going to do 2 pumps today. I'm going to do this thing like everybody's doing where you like dot it around your face. I don't do that. So like I want to just like test the waters a little bit. Because as you guys know, I kind of like just go in to it. I'm going to do like my bottom first because this is kind of like a semi-matte foundation. Like the only matte foundation I like. Considering you guys know I have really bad dry skin. And I'm going to see how this works with it. I also want to show this off. Under my eyes from the concealer from when I did my like upper eyelids is already creasing. And I know that concealer doesn't crease on me because I've used it before many times. So I'm a little like worried right now. So I'm going to be right back after I blend my foundation. I'll tell you everything. Hey guys, I'm almost done blending out my foundation. I want to make one quick mention. Like before, like I'm just testing out how this like wears throughout the day, like the primer and stuff, and how everything else works. I also just wanted to mention that the fact that if I see like the primer doesn't hold up at the end of the day, I'm gonna count that. But like what I'm trying to say is like my skin might be not like looking the best right now, and that is because of the fact that my skin is like super duper dry and like not wanting to like work with me at all. So if you see like any like super duper dry patches, just know like it's not like, it might not be the primer, but it's just my skin, because like you can see like a couple of my dry patches already peeking out. So I don't know, like I don't know what's going on with my skin. Like I'm trying everything, oils and all this stuff. I just think I might not need to wear foundation maybe for like a couple weeks and let everything just like settle, because like what's been going on is like pissing me off. Like I can't wear makeup, and like I have places to go sometimes, like, and not being able to wear makeup kind of sucks. Like I've been a little bit pissed off at my skin because I did my makeup literally the other day and nothing was sticking. Like, and I'm not sure if it was the primer. Like I thought it was the primer, but it might not. It might just be my skin too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and like, do you see that? Like how it's like, usually I can get my sponge and like blend it. It won't even blend. Like it's, like I gotta use my finger. If I use my finger, it looks okay. But like, I don't know how to explain. Like my skin is just hating me at the moment, and my under eyes are like already creased, and I don't know why they're creased. They shouldn't be creased, and I feel like it's just because of how dry my skin is. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put concealer on powder, and I'll be right back to tell you how my face feels. Okay guys, now that I've gotten my face completely powdered, my face is feeling normal right now. I don't feel like it's overly dry. I don't feel like, you know, it feels like I have some makeup on. It feels like I do, like I usually, like how I do when I do originally put my foundation on. I do feel like I do feel it a little bit. Everything's doing okay. My eyes, on the other hand, I was able to make it look okay. Like if you look from a distance, it doesn't look that bad. But if you look up close, like you can definitely see like it skips. There's patchy, and there's like this weird cutoff from, that was from me from my concealer. I was trying to like make it look good. Or like right here, it gets like patchy, like. And it's not the eyeshadow's fault. I think it's just my skin, because of how, like, especially my eyes. Because my eyes didn't take eyeshadow last time, and I was using all my favorite products. Like, even the concealer, like, I use this as an eyeshadow base all the time. So, I don't know, like, what is going on. I think, like, I just need to let my skin take a break after this review, you know? But, yeah, I'm going to finish my makeup, blush, contour, bronzer, all that, and then we'll be back for the jelly highlighter. Okay guys, I finished the rest of my face, and it's feeling actually a little bit better now. My eyes aren't looking as bad. I've tried blending it a little bit more. It doesn't look that bad. In fact, actually, I'm going to get the same brush and just do a little bit more, like just circular, just to like fix it even a little bit more, like if I can. Like I'm blending and blending and blending and blending. And I'm going back in the crease too. Like, do you see if I touch the crease, that blue comes off, like. But no, we're not going to talk about that. I know I did a lot of blush today. I really wanted like super like blushy cheeks and like very less bronzer. If you could tell, I did not put a ton of bronzer on. In fact, I put none. I did just contour today, just to keep it super, yeah, off topic. But there is a lot of product in here. And I've already swatched this, and it is super, like, pigmented. So I already know, like, a little goes a long way. So I'm going to try it with a brush because I've seen everybody do it with sponges, and for some reason it doesn't look good. I want to see, like, if a sponge can do it. So I'm going to get, like, the tiniest bit, swirl it on the back of my hand, and then, like, and try to blend it. Oh, that actually did not do good. I'm going to try fingers, actually. I take it back. Also, I already did this with powder, so it's pretty, but I've already messed up. Oh my god. I don't like using my fingers, so like I feel like I'm not doing it right. And also the fact that I think you're supposed to put this over like wet foundation. As you guys know, I'm not used to that. I'm a big like powder highlight fan, so. And also I'm barely tapping into it. Like I'm tapping, rubbing, and it is a very intense highlight. It doesn't look perfect, but it doesn't look bad either. I think that looks good. What do you guys think? Let's do the nose and everything else. I'm going to do the same thing, just this time with my finger, because apparently the brush did not work. It did not want to work. So I'm going to just... I just fucked up on the highest level. I'm going to get my sponge right now and see if I can fix this. What have I done? Okay, sponges fix it a little bit. Sponges fix it. Oh my, like this side looks okay, but then you go to this side, it's like too much. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I like this, but I think I'm gonna use it under my foundation, like as to make my foundation look more dewy. I'm not used to like cream products, and it turns into a powder really fast. Like I feel like that doesn't look bad. It doesn't, but it looks weird. On the Cupid's bow, I really like it. I look like a mess, guys. I really do. I don't know what I'm doing wrong today. You know, it's just one of those days. It's a bad makeup day. Everybody has them. This dries down really fast, though, so you guys, like, really gotta work fast with this. Like, and this is something I'm not used to, so... Like, I'm trying a little bit on the chin. Why not? You know, I know how I can fix this a little bit. Get my blush brush and kind of go over it where the blush is and a little bit of powder. I'll be right back. I know I said I was going to just be back right now, but I was closing the lid and I got it all over oh my god, I'm a mess. I can't do this today. Okay guys, I haven't set my face yet. I wanted to show you how I've kind of like fixed it a little bit. I took a little bit of like my powder brush and tried to like blend it out a little bit more. I did. It came out a little bit good, but this highlighter is intense. And I actually really do like it. I just think it's a little bit of a learning curve for me because I don't really use like liquid highlighters, and if I do, I like to mix it in my foundation so I have more of a dewy glow. When I said I like to be dewy, I didn't mean like this. Look. Tell me I don't look like the Tin Man's ass. Please tell me. Please. But so far the blue eyeshadow is not holding up that good. Like in this eye already, it's probably been maybe about 30-45 minutes, if that. And it's already like kind of coming off. I tried using the original brush to like tap it and like try to fix it, and it helped for a second, but at the same time it's kind of like it'll put some product, remove some. Like I feel like if I keep my eyes just open, it looks okay, but if I close my eyes, you could see it a little bit more. I added some brown on my lower lash line, and I put a shit ton of mascara on so you can't see this blue mess too much. But we're going to set my face right now, and then I'm going to be doing a wear test to see how the primer holds, because I already know how this foundation works. I've reviewed it. The review will be in the description below if you haven't seen it already. But I want to see how this primer holds. Let's do it. I don't know what just happened, but when I took my sponge right now, it was looking really, really good. The highlighter was blending out, but look what just freaking happened. And this happened again. My foundation got removed because of my setting spray. Like right when I put setting spray on, I don't know what's happening. And if I go to like buff it out, it takes more of the product off. I honestly don't know what to do, guys. Like, my skin is hating me right now. I'm hoping it doesn't do it to my chin, because my chin was so bad the other day when I put makeup on. Like this, I don't know what is happening. Like, it's making me furious, to be honest with you, because like, I might not be going out today, but what if I was getting ready to go out right now and that happened? Like, I don't want to take pictures of this makeup look. This makeup look is probably one of the worst makeup looks I have ever done, even though I thought I was able to fix it. But now that it's coming off, then what's the point of even wearing it out, you know? Like, I'm still going to do a wear test for you to see how it holds up, because I don't know if that's the primer or if it's just my skin, you know? Like, my skin lately has just been fucking trash. Like, not even joking. Like, my skin is trash. So, I'll see you in the next couple hours. Hey guys, I wanted to come out on here. It's been like 10 minutes. And in different lighting, it's not looking that bad. I actually didn't mention, like, all the bumps you see are acne. Like, my face is super broken out. But it does have a little bit of a pore filling effect. But you can see more in this lighting, like how it took off the foundation. I tried using the gold right now as an inner corner highlight and realized they don't like to build on each other. So, like, yeah, and it just looks like I got punched in the eye and little bits of flakes just, like, scattered in my face. Also, the fact that I tried fixing it and I just look like a mess right now today. I look so horrible. Hey guys, okay, it has been roughly about 2.5 hours now, maybe 3, since I have put on my makeup. And you know what's the weird part? Now that my makeup has settled a little bit, it looks so much better than when I first applied it. Like, my skin makeup, like my face and my base, looks really good, and the highlight is looking really good as well. Like, I feel like, of course, obviously I could have applied it better maybe if I did use the sponge, but I was also nervous to use my sponge considering I was still using it for other parts of my makeup. You already know. But, like, the eyeshadow, we're not going to talk about her. She is kind of a disaster. Like, if I can't close the other eye, but you can tell, like, it's creasing and, like, peeling off, and I keep getting, like, little... see, like, little flakies all over my face. So I don't know how this is going to wear for the next couple hours. I'm really, really hoping that it still looks decent, because I don't think, like, if I look from afar, I don't think I look bad. But if you look up close and you start looking at the details, yeah, it don't look good. But yeah, highlight though, I really like it now. Like, I feel like now that I've got to settle in a little bit, it looks like a nice, like, skin glow, even though it's super intense. It's like, you know, I've been sweating a little bit, but, like, it's a good kind of sweat, you know what I mean? So I'll see you guys in the next couple hours. Hey guys, it has been another about 2.5 hours since my last checkup. My skin is actually doing very well. Like, it looks better. Like, a little bit of my oils, the little oils that I do produce, have come out, and it's been, like, helping. This primer is actually doing much better than I originally thought, because at first I thought it wasn't going so good. And that little spot, I don't know what happened, but I think it, like, covered itself, because now you can't see it. But, like, the blue eyeshadow is just not doing it for me. Like, the jelly eyeshadow, it keeps coming off. Like, if you could see right there, it's coming off on this eye. It's coming off, and the gold I originally put in the inner corner is, like, almost completely gone. And that is from barely, like, touching at it. Like, do you see? It also, like, flicked off in certain spots, and, like, it'll come off, but at the same time, in other spots, if I try to, like, rub it, it doesn't come off, which is weird, which is something I really don't like. But the highlight, though, it's doing really good. It's, like, settled down a little bit, but it's still, like, a good, intense highlight, but at the same time looks very natural, if that makes sense. But I'm really liking this. By the way, I'm at my sister's house, and I'm in my nephew's room filming this, so I don't bother them, because they're all talking in the kitchen right now. But, you know, I'll see you in the next couple hours. Bye. Hey, guys, final check-in. It has been a total of 8 hours now since I've put on my makeup, as you can see, my lipstick's gone, I've eaten dinner, I've done everything today. My makeup is definitely coming off of my chin, and it's super dry right here, but I don't think it's the primer's fault. I believe it's just how dry my skin is, because on the other parts of my face where I don't get so dry and it's more normal, it's doing very well and it looks very nice still. Like, I feel like I could still wear my makeup out for another 2-3 hours. But the eyeshadow is like almost completely gone. It's faded a lot. It looks really bad. It's creasing. So the jelly eyeshadows I really don't recommend. And the highlighter did really good. It has faded away over the past couple hours, but it faded to like a nice, like, natural highlight situation. So I really do like it, and I'm going to continue to use it. But I think I'm going to mix it in with my foundation so I get a natural, like, dewy glow. Sorry, super tired, kind of in a hurry right now because I got to get to bed, and also the fact that I'm watching my nephew tomorrow, so I decided to spend the night at my sister's house. So, yeah. But in total, I think the jelly primer, total hit. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. You know, and I feel like I'll use it again, but use it like, if I'm using it around my dry patches, especially, like, see, like, dry skin coming off right there, I'm going to use it with a moisturizer. The highlighter, I'm going to be more cautious with it and try different ways of using it because I am not used to using a liquid highlighter or a jelly highlighter, as I've mentioned before. And these eyeshadows, I'm not going to continue using them. In fact, I think I'm going to return them so I can get my coin back, but in the end, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos of me and my makeup-related content. Also, check out the links down in the description for all my socials, my Instagram, my Twitter. I've been on Twitter a lot more lately. I've been trying to get on Instagram, but, like, you know, like, I don't know why that's just not my platform, but, you know, check it out. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye.